Senator on suspension. Look, my brother Sheung, and I want to tell Nigerians, we have said what we are supposed to say about the issue of Senator Natasha, who's our colleague. And we are not even interested in entertaining any kind of fancy about it anymore. And I just want to reiterate that the Senate, the National Assembly at large, has very, very onerous roles to play and a lot to do. We are legislators, we are lawmakers. We are not spectators to be watching skit making and content creation. So initially I said that all this episode, all this saga, is all about content creation. And then the content has been created and is now maybe degenerating into season film. We are not interested, we are not actors. We are lawmakers. And we are not interested in all these kind of things.
As the Senate.
And mark you, my brother, even when any litigant goes to court and gets any judgment, either that person feels that this is judgment, this is another, when that is not another. That litigant does not even enforce orders by himself or herself. They are court bailiffs who will serve others on those ones that others are supposed to be served on, as prescribed by the court. And then why, if those people that others were served on do not take to the others, then those ones can be accused of contempt of the court, and then they will be charged to court accordingly. So I hope and I think and I know that Nigerians know that this is another skit making. This is another content. This is just the continuation of the content creation episode of our own colleague. But like I said, we are not interested in joining issues with it.
But let's get
Senate,
clarity.
The Senate has already done what it's supposed to do constitutionally, and which the court upheld that the Senate, according to Section 60 of the Nigerian Constitution, and then the order and the rules book of the Senate. So the Senate has done what it's supposed to do, and then we have already issued statements. And I want Nigerians to know that those clarity, because we have a lot of things to do.
We have a lot of issues.
Like you said, we are talking about constitutional amendment. We are talking about electoral reforms. We are talking about so many things.
Senator.
And we have just barely, even less than 2 years to an election, 2027, maybe around February or March 2027. Other election will be coming up. Presidential election, Senator. National Assembly, governorship, and then the state houses of assembly. So we have a lot to do. We are not bothered about
Has the Senate received the court judgment?
You said the senator on suspension?
My people, in a corrupt country like Nigeria, we can only say that Senator Natasha will gain her position back by God's grace, because as you can see things, we have realized that everybody now they have teamed up and they support the Senate President Akpabio. Meanwhile, please let us take what Very Dark Man lawyer just said concerning this matter. VDM lawyer now said, should this not be the appropriate time to release the harassment evidence against Akpabio, or what is she still waiting for? I think she said she will release the evidence at the appropriate time. When will the appropriate time be? My people, this matter I get mileage. And I remember Senator Natasha that time when she can accuse and Senate President say he was making some advances and close to her, and she is a married woman and much more. So she said she had evidence allegedly. Now so she can't talk say the Senate President they come close to them on to say So now then she don't talk say, okay, as all this matter they come like this, bring out your evidence so that you will now show the world that CEO upon how they try to, come close to me that time we are not agree. That is why he is behaving like this. Then she don't tell and say, bring out your evidence, Natasha. If you have any evidence, is this not the appropriate time for you to bring it out so that the world will know that the Senate President has been making some inappropriate advances, yes, close to you. Meanwhile, many Nigerians, they are in the side that Senator Natasha has no evidence to back up her claims, which she stated and alleged. Say the Senate president bin dey come close to am in terms of say he want happy ending and much more. My people, matter dey here, matter dey here. So that is why they said because she has no evidence, that is why the Senate president is bold enough to still hold that she no go enter and she no go resume her job. My people, this one a really tight gele. I don't know how it's going to end up, but as if all of them have teamed up to be with the Senate president, which is always like that, and they don't want to give Natasha any kind of opportunity to come back to her position.
Priorities are completely misplaced. When you have 100 people protesting, police don't even have to come out. When you have 1,000 people protesting, they will be arrested. If you have 10,000 gunshots, water cannons, and arrests. If you have 100,000 people, they begin to look for the leaders to negotiate and make some transfers to them. When 1 million people protest, a helicopter flies out of the villa, or some cars smartly drive out through tunnels of the villa. Now, we still don't have our priorities right. And when I say democracy, constitutional democracy belongs to the people who have earned their freedoms. Democracy is for the United States of America. They fought, they drove away the British hundreds of years ago, War of Independence and all those. And in France, you know their history. Priorities are completely misplaced. When you have
Omo, Daddy Baba, he don't come outside, come talk another thing concerning all what is happening. He said the reason behind all this thing is because Nigerians don't know how to protest. And the democracy Nigerians claim they have, they are not using it correctly. This is what Daddy Baba let Nigerians know. Say protesting is supposed to be done in a group so that the thing go get weight. For the fact that 2027 is just at the back of the corner, trust me, stuff like this will be coming up and politicians will want to make sure that their seats are well secured. So they don't want to mess up with the leading party. We already know that Tinubu is now the only strong and leading party in Nigeria. So Daddy Baba even said that Tinubu regime is favoring only him and few people around him. Say that the way Tinubu, he focused. Now the thing when you want to make a regime, they on. Just helping his few friends and family. And when you come to look at it well, that thing may be right because look at Nyeso Wike, allocation of lands everywhere just for him. Look at Tinubu, getting everything just for him. And few more, just few. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll be back in a jiffy.